Alright, so one of the most important ways to start getting into men's fashion is shopping at the right places. So that's why for today's video, I'm showing you my 8 favorite stores to be shopping for men's fashion basics. Alright, how are you doing today? My name is Aaron Ramirez. If you are new around here, I simplify men's fashion and fitness. So if you want to learn more about that, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But like I said, today's video is going to be all about the places that I shop at for men's fashion basics. Now trust me, I have gotten this question a lot, especially if you just started getting into, wanting to dress nicer. It can be very overwhelming to choose which stores you guys should be shopping at. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the list. Alright, the first one on the list is going to be Uniqlo. Now, I absolutely love this store. This is a very good store to be starting off at. I really like this store, especially for the basics. So blank t-shirts, hoodies, anything like that. They even have a few trends in there, like cargo pants or anything around that. Overall, Uniqlo is a very great place to be shopping at, especially when you're first getting into fashion. I definitely recommend it if you guys wanted to learn more about that. I have a video of what $100 can get you at Uniqlo. So if you haven't already seen that, make sure to go check that out. Alright, the second place on the list is going to be ASOS. Now this is an online store. I really recommend this store because they are a retailer for a bunch of different other companies. And they're also really big companies that they sell, like Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, anything like that. But they also sell their own line of clothes, which can get very affordable. I've seen shirts as low as something like $5. Keep in mind they're not the best quality, but they have a huge variety and a huge range of different clothes and different quality of clothes. So you could definitely spend $5 on a shirt just to see how it looks on you, or you could definitely spend something like $15, $20, or even $30 on a shirt that's going to be way more high quality and it's going to last you a lot longer. Overall, ASOS is a very good store. The only downside, it's only online. So if you like to shop in person, don't worry. I have a few in-store brands that you will like as well. Alright, the third one on the list is going to be Hollister. Now this is actually where I got the hoodie that I'm wearing right now. I also have a video of what $100 can get you at Hollister. If you haven't seen that already, I definitely recommend it. I really like this store, so I definitely recommend it. They sell pretty much anything that you want, such as t-shirts, hoodies, flannels, and most importantly, what they're really known for is their jeans. Now their jeans always are on sale, so you can pick them up around $25, and for this price you can't really beat it. That's why Hollister jeans are my favorite, and they have a huge variety of different ones that you could choose from. So if you want to pick up some nice jeans or even some nice flannels, hoodies, anything like that, I definitely recommend Hollister. Alright, the fifth one on the list is probably going to be my favorite one, and that is going to be Paxon. Now I absolutely love Paxon. This is definitely one of my favorite stores. Now most of the time when people ask me where do I shop at or what stores I recommend, Paxon is definitely going to be the first store that I recommend to them. And the reason for that is because they sell a lot of high quality clothes and they retail a bunch of different other companies, so they have a huge variety as well. Now their stuff can get pretty pricey, but I really like the store because everything that I buy from here fits perfectly. It lasts a long time, so that is definitely why I recommend it to you. This is also a perfect store if you want to pick up some more essential or even some more trendy items. They have both, so definitely go check them out. Alright, the sixth one on the list is going to be Nordstrom. Now this always catches people off guard when I recommend them this store, because when I first heard of this store, I thought it was a bunch of 40-year-old dads who shopped here, but I was completely wrong because they have a ton of cool clothes that I definitely recommend that you check out if you're just getting into men's fashion. Now what I personally like to shop there are their jackets. Now my favorite jacket's a corduroy fleece jacket that I ended up picking up from Nordstrom. Now this is definitely one of my highest quality jackets that I've ever owned, and like I said, since I got it from Nordstrom, I definitely fell in love with this store, so I definitely recommend that you check them out. Now it can get pretty pricey, but this stuff will last you for a very long time. So if you wanted to make a good investment into clothes that are going to last you a good time, Nordstrom is definitely going to be the store that you should check out. Our number 6 on the list is going to be H&M. Now H&M is definitely a store that I recommend if you are just getting into men's fashion, just because all of their clothes are very affordable. Now of course this does have a con. It won't last you a long time, but like I said, if you're just getting into men's style and you want to see what looks good on you, H&M is definitely going to be the perfect store for that. Now when I want to try something new, I definitely go to H&M just because they have a variety of different clothes, and if I'm not trying to drop a ton of money on something that I know that I might not like, I go check it out at H&M for a very affordable price, and if I like it, I'll go to another store that sells it for a higher quality and a higher price. At that point, it's pretty much an investment because you're going to keep it for a longer time. But like I said, if you're just getting into men's style, you should definitely be shopping at H&M. Alright, number 7 on the list is going to be Zara. Now for me, Zara's are kind of rare to find, but if you find a Zara, I definitely advise that you go in there and check out their clothes because they are very nice, they're pretty affordable, and they sell perfect essentials. Now this is where I usually go to pick up my essentials, so blank t-shirts, hoodies, pretty much what I kept naming this entire video. Zara is definitely my favorite place to pick up those. Alright, and the last one on the list is going to be Macys. Now Macys are definitely one of my favorite stores just because they sell a bunch of different types of styles and clothes that you guys might check out or might like. So if I'm looking to try something new, I'll probably check out something like Macys just because, like I said, they have a huge variety of different clothes. Overall, this is a very underrated store if you're getting into men's style. And what I like is pretty much everybody has this at their mall, at least where I'm from. Every single mall that I've been to has a Macys, so I definitely recommend that you check them out. But anyways, that is it for today's video, so I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, if you are new around here and you enjoyed today's video and you want to learn more about men's fashion and fitness, definitely subscribe because that's exactly what I talk about. And of course, if you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment because I try to respond to every single one. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next video. Later.